As far as the ride quality, it's about the same as the prior years with this refresh. And it feels pretty good in the smart mode, but in eco mode it's a little bit too weak for me. It's not a fast vehicle. Even when you put it in sport mode, it's not going to be like, you know, a fast vehicle. But it's okay, you know, considering you're getting, you know, 45 miles per gallon and, you know, decent type of vehicle and features for the price. I think, you know, it's not really a big deal that it's not a fast vehicle, you know. You can certainly merge when you need to. You just really have to accelerate, you know, really have to push the accelerator a lot to really get as much as you can out of the engine. By default, it's just trying to sip gas, basically. That's where it's getting that high gas mileage. And of course, the hybrid system, which is trying to add to the efficiency. So like when you slow down or stop, it turns the engine off, that kind of stuff. Now the lane keep assist system, adaptive cruise control, it feels good. Doesn't really fight with you. It tends to hold the lane well. And it's, you know, like most Hyundais, there's only a couple times where I've had like just minor issues with Hyundais. Usually when it has the feature, it works fine. And this one doesn't have the, you know, surround view camera. It doesn't have the blind spot camera. It doesn't have some of the features that some of the other Hyundais have, which is, you know, which I like those features, but so I kind of miss them in this vehicle. So the little blind spot cameras in here and the 360 cameras system there. But overall, it's a pretty enjoyable vehicle for a sedan. You know, if you're accustomed to like a crossover or a SUV or something like that, you get that higher stance, you get a little bit higher seating position. This feels, you know, lower to the floor and stuff. So, you know, that's just comes with the territory with the type of vehicle. I do like the newer Hyundai steering wheels. This is kind of like the older one where it has some sharp edges in there. And yeah, so it's not my favorite steering wheel. It's fine. You know, I would just have to get used to driving it. Used to having, you know, a hand position that's not right in here because it's a little bit uncomfortable there. Yeah, the Sport kind of, the only thing about the Sport when you accelerate, the acceleration is better, but it kind of holds the RPMs up. So when you let go of the accelerator, it kind of knows, you know, it has a little bit of a deceleration, a little bit more than I would like. So the smart mode, the Eco's too weak. The Sport is a little bit annoying where it's kind of rocking you a little bit, but the smart mode is good. Now on the window sticker is showing it should get over 50 miles per gallon on the highway. I'm getting about 43, and you know, with my testing and filming it and all that stuff, that's a little bit lower than what it really calls for, but it should be a little bit higher than that. But I think it's just the way I'm using the vehicle is making it lower. But yeah, it's basically, you know, the ride quality and the experience driving it's basically just like the last year, just the refresh in the front, the back, some of the features a little bit different, some of the interior, you know, materials and all that stuff are different. But yeah, it's the same vehicle that I think a lot of people would still enjoy. It's just, you know, it's not like a complete, it's just a refresh. It's not a complete redesign. Okay, so that's to the floor acceleration. So to give you an idea of, you really have to push it hard to get it to go, to give it all it has, you know. And it's not really impressive as far as the acceleration. It's not like bad or anything, but it's just, you know, for a hybrid, a lot of hybrids, or some hybrids are designed for that extra hybrid horsepower goes behind the gas power, and it kind of gives you that extra oomph, you know. This one is just strictly for fuel economy, and it doesn't really give you that extra power, you know. It feels like it's, you know, it's designed to be just an economic type vehicle, sip gas, get you back and forth to work, that kind of stuff. Okay, so this is sport mode right here. We'll go ahead and accelerate, and I'm going to put it to the floor right now. All right. So you can see a lot of revving going on to accelerate. I mean, for the price of the vehicle, though, you get a lot of features. You get a lot of features, and if you like the way it looks, I do. I really do like the way it looks. And the Hyundai has been stepping up their game for a while now, and this is one of those vehicles that I think will sell well. You know, it looks good. It's a good price. It's very good on gas, which is very, very, you know, like if you buy a cheaper vehicle and then it's good on gas, it's like you're saving money in both ways, you know. So yeah, I think I think that's the reason why people would buy this for sure. So you can see the lane keep assist system. I mean, it doesn't bug you, it doesn't fight with you. It's straight holding the lane. Now this is a straight road, but there's other vehicles that I drive on this road where it constantly fights against me. So this one I can just, you know, effortlessly drive on the highway with no problem.